Zo komen wij aan bij het museum. Waar dus de schilden in moeten. Deze met het oog naar beneden. En deze met het oog naar boven. Die wij eerder gevonden hebben. Come and see. Het zijn statues van vijanden. All shall look upon me and obey. Oké. All shall look upon me. Ik denk, dan moeten ze allemaal naar die muur kijken. Dan gaat hij open. Wat is hier nog? Er moet nog een seal op die ik niet heb. Hier gaat een alarm af. Nou, dan is hier toch wat misgegaan als hier het alarm afgaat. Lock from the other side. Je moet een sleutel in die ik niet heb.
Finally. Thank God. Listen, I'm stuck in the training room on floor B1. I'm safe, but I don't know for how long.
Who are you?
How about we skip the formalities for now? Please, help me escape the training room.
We moeten dus iemand redden hier. Training room, hier zo. Ik loop dood. Hier moeten we iemand redden. Maintenance keys. Backup generator manually. Each level's electrical substation can only supply power to 1 or 2 grids at a time. There's no power. Nu alle rode deuren geopend. Hier riep iemand om hulp. Er is hier niemand. Ik kan dus kiezen of je de rode of de groene deuren opent. Hier moet een gele deur in. Ik kan de gele deur hier vandaan niet openen. In deze kamer kan ik helemaal niks. Daar is nog een rode deur. We zullen inderdaad moeten kijken welke verdieping we nodig hebben. Daar is een paarse deur. In de training room.
Hey, soldier, I need assistance.
Er zit achter een blauwe deur. Die maintenance keys die zijn echt top. Een oranje deur. En een blauwe deur. Auriga locker. Hier zijn die beesten denk ik uitgekomen. Oeh, hier wordt een 6-cijferige code in die ik niet heb. Dus hij leeft nog.
Hey, maybe we can help each other out.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Mark Hamill, Cerebrum Division. I'm the one who designed and created your drone. As you can see, we're experiencing technical difficulties. I need your help to get out of here.
Okay.
Know anything about this?
That looks familiar. I'm not sure, though. It looks old. If I remember correctly, all the old stuff found in the ancient sections is stored in the testing area on B4. Listen, let's help each other. I want to get out of here, and you want access to B4. I won't be able to escape this place without a functional drone. I need a drone processor to fix mine, but they're all stored in the lab. If you help me get it, I'll give you my key card. Get there, exit this room, and go left. Go down the hall and past the red blast door. On your right, you should see the logo of a drone on the wall. That's where my lab is. The code to get in is 230317.
We krijgen een code van haar. Misschien wel van de deur waar we net waren. Two, 30317.
I wouldn't mind a few upgrades. We could boost the communication array.
Tanya, you're breaking up. What was that? Upgrade communication array?
Wanker.
Nou, blijkbaar is hier verder niks. Maar ik heb wel jouw ding gevonden.
thanks. Now I can leave. Take my key card. A deal's a deal. Good luck on B4.
Good luck on B4. Even kijken, want oranje kunnen we ook nog in. Een hele hoop scientists die het niet gered hebben hier. Ik heb shutdown emergency alarm
January
gedaan.
18th, 1992. I've been mulling over a few novel loadout profiles for the drone, recording a quick note here for future reference. Reconnaissance loadout, lightweight design, strip all extraneous systems to increase velocity and maneuverability. Comprehensive sensor package. Radar, thermal, infrared, Geiger, X-ray, the works. Optical camo. Maybe even RAM coding. Medical loadout, first aid module, defibrillator, cauterization implement, precision suture algorithm.
Lucky sevens
Drug
every time.
administration module, hypodermic injections, antiseptics, analgesics, antibiotics, adrenaline, and other stimulants. I'd also love to look into upgrades for the current tactical configurations. Battery longevity, rotor strength, chassis reinforcements. So much to do.
We hebben nu een code gekregen om in B4 te kunnen komen. Daar zijn we net geweest. Alpha, beta. Clearance beta. Ik mis een keycard. Daarvoor moet ik misschien eerst nog iemand anders helpen. Trading room.
Anyone out there? Hey! Stop! Is somebody out there? Over.
Ah, kijk.
Requesting assistance. Over.
Deze deur geopend.
Training.
It looks like the training exercise has been activated. You'll have to go through the whole thing before the doors can be reopened.
Protocol 6 initiated. Protocol 7 initiated. Threat level low. That's not good. Something's wrong. It's not following the standard procedure. Protocol 9 initiated. Threat
Een soort enemy waves wat ik moet oppakken nu.
I managed to open the supply room for you. You better prepare for the next wave. Protocol 1 initiated. 2 initiated. Threat level error. Protocol 3
Red level error.
error. Model. Protocol 5. Threat level error. Protocol 5. Error. 3. Training sequence complete. Access restored. Thank God. The training sequence is over. Everything seems back to normal. I'll open the door.
Ja, wat je normal vindt, mevrouwtje. Activate emergency alarm. Waarom zou ik dat willen?
Thank God you showed up. You're a lifesaver.
Who are you?
I'm Theo Kagan, an assistant technician for OMSIF training. And we're doing exercises when the whole place went haywire. Backup systems malfunctioned when we lost power. The team, they didn't stand a chance. I've been calling on the radio ever since.
What do you know about this symbol?
I know this. Our boys did a sweep in the older part of the facility. They found a strange stone with that symbol on it. I told them to put it in the storage room on B4 for future analysis. That's where we keep all the old stuff. You'll need some high-level clearance to get in there. Here,
Ah,
take
kijk.
my key card.
Dan hebben we gelijk allebei de keycards die we nodig hebben. Meer kunnen we ook niet met haar bespreken. Kunnen we nog wat in die cellen? Hier ligt nog een item. En een deur. Dit is een gele deur. Met de keycard kom ik nog ergens.
Thank you for
Hij
getting rid
leeft
of the
ook nog.
creatures. You saved my life.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Balam Lamek. I was part of the science team working on the time loops. What we did to that poor man. I can't be a part of this anymore. What we did was unforgivable. That madman. He timed it perfectly. He created a new time loop on B4. He wants to weaponize them.
Ever seen this symbol before?
Yes, I have. Some of our soldiers found an artifact with that symbol when they explored the ancient facility. As per procedure, it was catalogued and stored for future investigation. All objects of curio are stored on B4.
How did they create the new time loop?
Dr. Mabden told the poor Sabinian that the Palamists strapped to the
Dr.
tables
Mabden.
were the same who had repeatedly raped his daughter. The Sabinian didn't hesitate. He grabbed the chainsaw and chopped the Palamists to pieces. There are two time loops. Don't confuse one for the other. The one on this floor is old and didn't give us as much data. It wasn't good enough for Mabden. That lunatic had to make a new time loop. It's on B4. You need to stop this insanity. Near Mabden's time loop, there is a terminal where you can hack the mainframe and call forth the Guardians. You must close it. Please. End their suffering. Use the numerical code 7584 to access the terminal and take this Ammon prison to close the time loop.
7584.
Who is Dr. Mabden?
Dr. Mabden is a cold-hearted son of a bitch. He's a liar and a manipulator. He will stop at nothing to get what he wants, no matter the cost. He's obsessed with the weaponization of the creatures and the time loops. Someone should stop him.
Nou, lijkt mij wel een gevaarlijke man inderdaad. Ik heb nu wel alle keycards om naar B4 te komen. 2 keycards. Even kijken of we in ons wapen nog... Nee, dit is wat ik heb inderdaad. B4. Ik heb nu beide keycards.
Finally, you're here. That's good. Very good. Please use the intercom over there so we can begin.
Wie is die man?
What a fine specimen you are. I will sincerely thank your commanding officer for providing such an excellent candidate.
Who are you?
Strange. I thought they would have briefed you. Semantics. I'm Dr. Mabden, head of weapons research. Today's experiment will focus on time loop weaponization.
Why are you trying to weaponize time loops?
Why wouldn't we? Think of what we could accomplish. Did you notice the newly designed hardware around a time loop? This is why you are here, not to ask silly questions. If I were you, I would concentrate on surviving the different protocols. Now, let's begin.
Okay, let's do this.
Good. The first protocol has been engaged. Come back to the intercom once you're done. Now get ready. Your competency is refreshing. Good work.
Are we done?
Let's get on with the experiment, shall we?
All right, I'm ready.
The second protocol has been activated. Good. You survived.
Maar dit was wel vervelend met zo'n ranged enemy erbij.
Good work.
Let's go.
Here they come. I'm surprised you got through this one. Excellent.
Hoe lang gaat dit nog duren,
Good
maat?
work.
I'm ready.
Now, this one might be tricky. Astonishing. No one has
zijn er nog niet.
Good work.
Oh,
This
joh.
better be the last one.
This is the last one. Promise. It wasn't that bad now, was it? Good work.
Are we done?
Indeed we are. I have collected the necessary data. Your contribution is greatly appreciated. You are dismissed.
Dismissed. Hoezo dismissed? Hey, die hebben we eerder gezien.
January 3rd, 1993. We have done it. Time Loop Alpha 1 is operational. For the first time, certain aspects of a time loop are under our direct control. Years of planning have finally paid off. Synaptic modulators are stable, and limbic pulse generators have already confirmed our theories that entities can be generated at will. We will begin testing the optimal frequencies to induce each entity variant. Agent training protocols should be greatly enhanced as a result. The complete weaponization of the technology remains out of our reach for the near future. We are, of course, still bound by the 33-year cycle. Additionally, a proper emotional catalyst remains necessary to the time loop's formation.
Ik heb daar
This
beneden
requires a great deal of precise social engineering.
nu niks
Overcoming
gepakt.
these limitations will be the major area of focus.
Lijkt me dat ik daar ook
during
nog
the
wat
next
moet gaan
phase of the
halen.
project.
Gather. Ah,
Good work. You've retrieved the Keystone of
de
Rage.
Keystone die we zochten. Kijk, je zou hem bijna vergeten. De hele reden dat we hier waren. Dat betekent dat we nu terug kunnen naar onze APC. Nu we de Keystone hebben gevonden. En ons kunnen opmaken voor de reis naar de volgende Keystone. Daar staat in één keer iemand. Oh, iedereen staat hier.
Thanks for helping me escape.
Are you gonna be alright?
I'll be just fine. The intervention forces are on their way. They'll clean up this mess. I'll have a lot of work to do, though. Fixing all the systems. I'll have to run diagnostics to determine what went wrong. I don't know what's happening to this country. I've been living here since I set foot in Hadia. I can tell you a lot about what's happening in the Auriga Museum, but the NDA attached to my contract with Operation Moloch is pretty scary. They had us work in silos. All the research departments are entirely segregated. One of my coworkers was a massive history buff. He managed to get his hands on some local books. Books he found were censored. No Haitian was allowed to read the contents. He slipped them out of a repository
Allemaal weer
in
informatie,
another
hè?
SEAL Council complex he worked at before being transferred here. He wouldn't shut up about them. He was fascinated by this one ruler. Her name was Lady Margaret. This isn't the first time these creatures have shown up in Haiti. It's all over their history. This ruler loved her people, wanted to protect them from the creatures. So she had them build a massive underground city. It's in Argola somewhere. He went on to explain that it wasn't the only place. There's thousands of underground ruins all over Haiti. It's because of her. I don't remember the details. But Lady Margaret died under tragic circumstances. I told him to stop telling me all this stuff. He eventually got transferred. Now, I find myself wanting to know more about Lady Margaret. What else is new? Both sides are identical. It's pretty debilitating if you genuinely think about it. Only people who are the same can reach such a point. The line is drawn in the sand, cutting through grievances and insanity. Both sides of the line are utterly convinced that the other represents an absolute menace to everything they considered sacred. Now, where have I seen this before? Their mission here always felt a bit peculiar. I can't quite put my finger on it. Don't get me wrong. The country needed peacekeeping operations, but something felt off. I arrived in the country right when the temporary legislative alliance broke at the seams. I couldn't help but notice how tense the SEAL Council supervisors were. Everything started feeling more precipitated. Not long after, the ON peacekeepers arrived in the country, and all the higher-ups began breathing again. I don't think they were scared of a possible civil war. As far as I know, the SEAL Council needed the bloodshed. No. Something else was making them anxious. Something related to all our cumulative work. I made it a point never to mingle with the locals. That's just setting yourself up, especially when you're considering what you're doing to them. There's a reason you don't name the animals in your lab. It gets personal. A line has to be drawn. I know this guy from medical who got involved with the local. She was a palomist. He met her in a small village. He was assigned there to set up some equipment, before the big day. He got reassigned out of the fields into a lab. He kept in contact with her. But when the war broke out, he lost it and he tried to find her. What an idiot. He's out there looking for her. I know this guy from medical who got
wilde je deze.
At first, I was terrified of them. What the fuck am I looking at? After a while, though, you start getting used to them. Then they just become a part of the job. They're amazing, aren't they? They immediately became terrifying again when they got loose, but it was still amazing, right? To think they may hold answers to some of our most pressing questions. It'll take some time before they make Auriga Museum safe again. I guess I'll be reassigned to another lab in the meantime.
Kunnen iedereen
Thank you for
ondervragen.
helping me down there.
Are you gonna be okay?
I will be, as soon as I leave. I won't be working for these people anymore. I hope you use that Amin prism I gave you. Those poor people did not deserve such a fate. Hadia is gorgeous. I had the privilege of visiting some cities before the chaos. A few weeks before Palamists and Sabinians started killing each other, I was assigned here in Auriga to that psychopath, Dr. Mabden. They turned the entire country into their science experiment at the expense of all citizens of Hadia. For what? Progress? Science? This isn't progress or science. This is genocide. The SEAL Council orchestrated the whole thing. I don't know all the details, But I intend to play along for a few more weeks, steal some files, accumulate evidence, and then leave. I already have some, but I'm going to get more. I want to blow the lid on this whole operation. Someone has to pay for this.
Toch nog iemand
The
die aan de goede
peacekeepers who
kant
are used
staat.
to time everything perfectly. God forbid the Palamists and Sabinians start killing each other at the wrong time. And what if the ON finds out? Nothing will happen. Nothing. The people in charge of this operation control everything. Think of something, anything. They either own it or have created it. That's how far this goes. Sabinians want what most people desire in life. Freedom. I remember reading a few articles about it. When that dictator died, Sabinian politicians wanted a democracy, a free market, and to rejoin the world. The Palamists wanted the same thing. Their inconsolable rift seems to lie in the nitty-gritty details of their history. I'm not sure I fully understand why they hate each other. I guess you need to be born here to understand why. Then again, I'm not sure the Hadeans know why anymore. I can't help but have a soft spot for the Palamists. I see a lot of me in them. They remind me of my family back home. Close to the earth, strong family ties, and religious to the bone. If I ever get out of this mess, I'm going straight to the family farm, where I'll devour my mom's home-cooked meals. I'm still trying to figure out where the creatures are from. Weapons research, pharmaceuticals, biotech, and medical research are all working in silos. Each department concentrates on its own thing. There is no sharing of information or breakthroughs. I guess it prevents us from doing what I'm about to do. Blow the whistle on this whole operation. I grabbed as much stuff as possible when I got out of there. There is something they are not telling us. We know the time loops are a doorway, enabling the creatures to enter our world. We know this occurrence happens every 33 years on the 1st of January at midnight. What is opening the time loops? And to what end? Whatever it is, it's something I haven't seen yet.
Ja, nog één scientist te gaan.
I made it out thanks to my little friend here. We couldn't have done it without you.
You alright?
Yes. I haven't seen the surface in a long time. I'm looking forward to it. Although I doubt that will be soon. The debriefings I'll have to endure will take some time. They'll want to know what the hell happened down there. From what little I've seen of Hadia, it seems to be a special place stuck in time. When I was on leave before the war, I walked the streets in Lublina. It was like I had used a time machine and arrived in another timeline. It was a strange sensation because I couldn't pinpoint the exact period. Walking on the street, you feel like you're in medieval times. Then you turn the corner and are suddenly propelled into the 1950s. I didn't mingle much with the locals. Not my style. I prefer tinkering with machines. I hardly set foot outside this place since the war started. I'm not missing much from what I've heard. I know our people have their part to play in this mess. You probably know more about it than I do. The operatives in the Oculus Division are masters at creating conflict and have their fingerprints all over this war. Funding extremists, targeted assassinations, false flags, you name it. How do I know all this? Well, I was married to an operative. Aside from what is said about them in the news and newspapers, I know little about them. The peacekeepers have tried their best to delay the war, but it was a lost cause. The Oculus Division made sure of that. I don't know much about the Sabinians. I only know what the higher-ups told us in the briefings when we first arrived. However, I got a small sample when I went out on leave. I got a well-deserved weekend pass one time. I used to get those before the war. I spent it in Lausalus, the capital city in Asteria. I was enjoying my caffeine-infused beverage in a small cafe on the corner of a busy street. I'm curious and I love gossip, so I discreetly listened to a few conversations. I do that purely to entertain myself. At first, the conversations were run-of-the-mill exchanges. These are mainly complaints about work, teachers being too strict, deadlines, overtime, being too tired, a suspect husband, and the everyday anecdotes you might hear anywhere. Then, a news report comes on. The cafe fell into a silent hush. I don't remember what it was about, but when it was over, all you could hear were complaints about the Palamists. Some conversations went as far as suggesting to kill them all. It was surreal. The change in attitude was almost instant. I don't think the news realizes the power they have. Or do they? I've never met any Palamists, and if I did, I didn't notice. There is one place I would love to visit. It's in the heart of the Palamist province of Argola. It's the capital city of Trisk. Some who went on leave there told me it was stunning. It has some of the oldest castles, friendly people, and the best restaurants in Hadia. I know, it sounds like a commercial, but it's what everyone says when people come back from there. I hope it survives the war. I want to visit Trisk if ever I get a weekend pass again. Well, that's probably unlikely. The Cerebrum Division was partly created to study, examine, observe, and dissect them. It's why most of us are here. That old time loop we found in the ancient part of Auriga Museum played a significant role in studying the entities. Why do you think your drone can distract them? We discovered that the entities emit specific frequencies. We have yet to find out why. However, I figured out how to scramble their signal. I built the emitter inside the drone to interrupt the entity's frequency waves, temporarily confusing them. I'm still working on an emitter that doesn't cost too much energy and can last longer. As you know, those few seconds are precious for a soldier. I'll get on that as soon as this place becomes operational again.
Nou, het onderzoek gaat dus door. Dan gaan wij maar weer naar buiten. Deze key heb ik inmiddels ook gevonden. Binnen. Great responsibility. Polearm of Rage level 10. Ligt hier gewoon. Die ik nu heb is level 12. Atomic Energy. En die is ook level 10. Oh wacht, dit is niet de polearm. Ik denk, kijk, polearm of Rage, polearm of Terror. Ja, hier level 12, ja. Geinig, geinig. Ceremonial Key. Research item. KM. Wie is KM? Dus tijd om af te ronden bij het museum. Dat gaan we doen door met onze vriendin te praten.
Now we need 2 more. We can go over the clues for the next one. Find anything?
Zeker, heb ik dingen gevonden. Ceremonial key.
Interesting find. Let's see what the server can tell us about it.
The heraldic key of House Umbra.
Let me know if you want more information.
Kijk.
What am I supposed to do with this Keystone?
We must return to the Limbic Forge and insert the Keystone in its groove.
Ja, goed, dat gaan we natuurlijk pas doen als we ze allemaal hebben. Gaan we hier afronden en in de volgende video naar de volgende locatie. Dus graag tot dan. Joejoe!